Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. I have been trying my hand at propagating figs from cuttings, and I think I have some success. So far, my little fig sticks are now leafing out and they are showing signs of wanting to create little fig plants. So I have about 6 different sticks in the water and they are gaining roots. This is just an exciting thing to see because I do want to put some in pots, but I also want to put some fig trees around the garden. Let me show you that and come and tour with me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Hello, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. It's so good to be here with you today. I hope all is well with you. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. Welcome to my urban cottage garden here in Zone 6 in the Northeast. This is the time of the daylilies and the lilies and the Oriental lilies. So I'm so happy to see this beautiful flower open up on this sunny day. It is gorgeous and it fits in so well in my urban cottage garden. I also see that I have a couple of more blooms there, and I have that to look forward to. There are many pollinators in my urban cottage garden here in the front garden. And you know why? Because they love the bee balm and the echinacea plants and all of the other pollinating plants or plants that host them. And as you can see, the bees are just loving, yes, the bee balm. I am loving the flowers. In the spring, I divided this plant and I placed it in different sections of the garden, and now they are showing up. They're not as full as this, but they will expand, they will grow, and next year I will really have a great showing. But right now I have my echinacea, and they are entertaining and hosting the bees as well as the bee balm. Things are looking so good, especially after the rains and the rainy days that we have been experiencing here in the Northeast. And so I am just so happy to see a flourishing and happy garden this morning. It is looking really good. And my caladiums that I planted here, they are coming up and filling out nicely. Soon you're not going to even be able to see the pot that I put them in. And the zinnias are doing well too that I planted in, and they're filling out and opening up. So this is actually turning out very nice here. I like this look. I also put a caladium in this container, and I think that it's going to fill out and look really pretty, and it's going to bring everything together in this bed. It's going to just look really nice. So that's a good thing to wake up to. Lilies are still holding out. I think I have one more bloom left to open, but other than that, they are just looking so spectacular here in the garden. And the other batch over there is looking really good too. I also have some new ones, lilies, and of the Oriental kind that are opening up here as well. I love the grass. Oh, it's just cut 2 days ago, and it's looking so good. So look at this. This is beautiful. These are lilies that I planted over the time from Costco. These are the stargazer lilies here. And then this is a different type. I planted about 3 or 4 years ago, this one and the other one, and they were both in the same package together from Costco. I have been looking very closely at my fig tree, and it started fruiting very early in the season. So I'm still waiting for the fruit to develop.
I have some young fruit, but I also have some older fruit too. So you can see the older fruit at the bottom here, and the younger fruit at the top. And it's really growing up really big, and it's a beautiful specimen. So I do want to add more to the garden.
About 3 years ago, I took a root cutting of the mother fig tree and I placed it in a pot, and this is it now. I planted it in the ground last year. And so I decided to take another piece of the mother plant fig tree and I placed it in the ground here to see if it would root. And I see some buds coming on, and I think that it likes this location. If it really does grow into a tree, I will be very, very amazed and very, very happy, because I would like to see another fig tree in my garden. In the front side garden, I planted a white Rosa rugosa rose bush, and it is so beautiful because now it's developing rose hips. Rose hips can be used to make tea. They are full of antioxidants and they are really good for the body. So I'm so glad to see it flourishing here in my garden. It's amazing how quickly my potted plants have been growing and expanding. It was only a couple of days, I think, that I potted these two beautiful containers up with my caleniums, impatiens, begonias, and I did find some sedum and placed them in there, but also I planted some nasturtium seeds in the pots, and now they are showing some leaves and sign of growth. Soon this pot is going to be so filled with plants. As you can see, the nasturtium plant loves being up here on the deck. And soon I will just have that plant trailing out of my two other pots as well. And you know what? I think that I'll be able to transplant them into other parts of the garden, especially if it becomes too overwhelming for my beautiful caladiums. On the other side of the garden, I am so pleased to see the bee balm spreading and growing right here by the picket fence. It's amazing how rapidly it has grown and spread, because it is only in the springtime that I actually transplanted some of the plants from the other side of the garden and placed them here. My jewel garden is really looking special with all of the different plantings that are coming and opening up, with the hosta flowers hanging over, and the echinacea, and the mother of pearl rose bush that is in bloom. It's just making this side of the garden very attractive, and it makes me want to come up and see what is opening up and what is new for each day. I've also added a container filled with impatiens and also with caladium. Just to add that pop of color and continue to spread the joy all around the garden. By the way, my clearance rose bush from Lowe's is doing very well and is now flowering. I love its dainty flower, and I love the brightness that it gives to this corner of the garden. There is still so much more to look forward to in Catherine's garden and home, and I hope that you will come and join me as I continue to garden and enjoy the season, but also as I share it with you, my joy, and I hope that you are experiencing a lot of joy as well. Well, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time right here in Catherine's Garden and Home. Have a great day. Bye. Being with me. Have a great day. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden and Home. Bye. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.